Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 5th installment of Weird Team Captain Week. We've got the Waluigi Mashers against the DK Animals. Jason's the DK Animals. Andrew's the Waluigi fan next to me.
Yeah, I was like, I am, huh?
But it's Nick who's playing as the Waluigi Mashers. I saved it.
Yeah, that icon looks horrifying. They look like they're in deep pain.
The Waluigi one is really cool, very weird. The Donkey Kong one's really stupid.
It's like, what is that, like teeth?
That's
his nose,
that one's
right?
okay. The small one's terrible. It's got like 2 sets of eyes for DK and Diddy, I guess, and
Yeah.
it's DA.
For the DK animals.
But there should be a K.
There should probably be a K.
They shortened the D and DA stands for DK. That's so stupid.
I feel like if I saw the Waluigi Mashers guy, I would be.
You go the other way?
I'd go the other way for sure.
Yeah, he's got like
He looks
scary,
like he's gonna cry. He looks.
He's got scary like trench coat alley man energy.
Dude, what? All right. Great hypothetical.
I'm ready.
You're in the streets of New York.
Okay, my favorite place.
You dip down an alleyway. That a dude in trench coat and a top hat comes towards you, grabs you by the shoulders, and just starts crying.
What's the hypothetical?
What's your response? You try to console him? What do you say?
I'm dipping so fast.
He's got you.
I can't escape.
You can't escape.
Do I have a gun?
You have a gun. I'm giving you a gun.
I have a gun?
You have a gun.
I'm not pulling. That'd be fucked up.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, what are you gonna do with that gun, Tyler?
So he has me in a vice grip that I cannot escape, but all he's doing is crying. Oh, I got shots in both arms today, Andrew.
Oh no!
That hurt so much. I'll power through. But ow. Both arms. Like it was really that was really unfortunate.
What a bad day for this bit in particular.
They were like, do you want to get a flu shot while you're here? And I was like, sure, why not?
Well, that's.
Okay, so he grabs me by the shoulders and I go, ow. I got shots in both of my arms today, guy.
Yeah,
and then
like,
I start crying. Louder.
Louder?
Louder.
Wow.
So he's crying like Now I've thrown him off his rhythm.
He's off his rhythm.
As he released me.
He's released you.
I'm gone.
I think that's the best way to get out of that.
I'm glad.
I don't think you made his day any better.
Nick says how he gets out of jury duty every time.
The
judge grabs him and he starts screaming.
Or he grabs the judge, right?
Whoever.
You can get out of anything like this.
I think if I just started sobbing, I could get out of any situation.
Speaking of trying to get out of prison, I had a dream with you in it recently, Tyler.
Oh, I remember what it was about because I planted the seed. We went out. You said you had been keeping. I'm telling the whole story before you can say anything.
Okay.
You had informed me that you had been keeping a dream journal for 2 days.
Uh-huh.
And I went, well, you're gonna have a dream about me tonight because I demand it. And you were like, oh, gee, what's it gonna be about? And I said, I'm in it. Spider-Man's in it. Bongos Jefferson is in it. But it's gonna be raining. And you said, oh, that's sad. Then I went, raining cotton candy. So tell me, what were me, Spider-Man, Bongos Jefferson doing with all that cotton candy?
It's just you.
No!
Just you and me. We were on a football field, and you said, hey, Andrew, I bet you can't stop me from going 40 yards. And I said, okay. You start running towards me. I jump on you. You just keep going like I'm not even on you. You go 40 yards.
You lost the bet even in your dream?
That's the whole dream.
I was going to say, I got to tell you may have predicted the future because I'm down to do that bet because I'm certain you can't stop me from going 40
I cannot
yards.
stop. Dream Andrew is wild.
What if I gave you like hours to prepare? You think you could stop me from going 40 yards?
Huh. You know, that's a great question. Is the
only
football
rule is
training
you can't physically harm me.
Right. Is football training more effective than sheer power? I think no. I think I couldn't be able to stop you.
Yeah, I think if I gave you, what would you do if you had an hour to prepare? Like if you knew you couldn't get out of it, you couldn't just forfeit.
What are the stakes?
The stakes are if I go 40 yards, I win.
Well, what do you win? How much, is it money? How much money?
You can never use the keyboard controller again.
All right, so I'm going to Google football coaches for hire.
If I go the whole 100 yards, you have to destroy the controller with your own hands.
So I'm Googling football coach for hire, and I'm calling the first number I find, and I'm saying like,
You got
hey,
50 minutes.
I'm saying you
Meet
got
me.
50 minutes over the phone. Give me the strategies, the keys I need to win. I'm this weight, this body type. He's this,
You'll have
What's
an
my
entire
strat-
folder on my BMI and all that
Right,
stuff.
and I'm like, I can email you pictures of us. Here's the field we're meeting at. Like,
Here's the weather conditions.
here's the weather conditions. And how much time do I have to train? An hour to train?
You cannot do any amount of preparing until an hour before.
Wow. All right. I think straight up I lose, but that's my strategy.
Can I tell you where you went wrong? You're not smart. You're not thinking wild.
Oh, I should have bulked up.
I'm going the Ace Hardware and setting traps.
What? I didn't know we could set traps.
The only rule is you can't physically harm me.
All right, what the hell kind
I'm setting traps to simply prevent you from going 40
So
yards.
you can physically harm me. You're the
No,
one who
you're
has
not
to go
gonna.
the 40
You're
yards.
not. I'm saying if I was skinny.
Oh,
and
if you were me.
when there was fat Andrew.
Oh, then the trap is harming you.
No, the trap isn't gonna harm you. It's just gonna prevent you. It's gonna be it's gonna trip you.
Well, then can't you just like get your foot in the bear trap and be like, ow, I win?
You can't lie. There's gonna be a device that detects pain.
What? Okay, so they're not bear traps.
It's like a tripwire. It's simply gonna. All you have to do in football for a play to end is get the guy's knees on the ground.
What the hell are you buying at Ace Hardware that can do that? Like, are you some kind of, you could build in an hour?
I'm gonna just get a whole bunch of shit.
What? Tell me about the shit
Okay,
you're getting.
I'm getting ropes and stakes with varying heights. So you're gonna have to go over and you're gonna have to go between ropes because you can't simply go over or under. And while you're trying to go between ropes, I'm taking you down.
Okay. How far from Ace Hardware is the football field?
Which football field are we meeting on?
I don't know. What's the closest one?
Ace Hardware is around the corner.
There you go.
All right. So, well then, Tyler, I think your plan's pretty good.
I'm shocked you didn't go some kind of like booby trap route.
I
thought that was honestly the first thing anyone would think of.
How sick would it be if I came up, I pulled up to the football field like this, and you're like, foolish of you to come alone, and then I snapped my fingers and like an Iron Man suit went like, on my body.
That'd be awesome.
And then in the background on the horizon you hear, boom, boom. There's a big ass Pacific Rim robot coming in, steps on the football field, does the same pose that I do.
So you're not even in an Iron Man suit. You're in a full body exoskeleton that controls a Jaeger.
Yeah, I look ridiculous.
Oh, I guess good job hitting a fire bro home run. Yay.
Hold on, guys, I'm back because Andrew making his Iron Man suit, and then if someone were to ask you to make an Iron Man suit, they would be like, City Hall built this in an Ace Hardware with about an hour. And that's all I came here for.
You want? I'm gonna give you one more chance to do that Obadiah thread.
Oh, I wasn't like trying to.
You weren't trying to do the.
I was just
Tony Stark built this in a cave. You weren't trying to do that.
I mean, I was like doing the thing he says, but like I don't have the energy for that.
Okay. I'll do it. I'll do it for you. City Hall built this with a box of straps in Ace Hardware in an hour.
It's pretty good.
Is cave or scraps the part he yells? Tony Stark built this in a cave with a box of scraps. Okay, I gotcha.
I thought that scene sounded so cool that I went and I looked up a clip from the first Iron Man movie of him walking around in a big old suit getting shot by a bunch of terrorists.
Yeah.
Freaking insane.
It's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
The original Iron Man was a top 5 MCU movie.
And I'm like, why wouldn't
until
that?
Spider-Man came out.
Why wouldn't that work? That seems awesome. Why isn't that not real?
You know what, Andrew? I actually don't know why a billionaire hasn't built an Iron Man suit. Seems like something Elon Musk would have done already.
Doesn't he like create a new element for it?
Why would you need one?
He doesn't create a new element. He creates like a micro reactor. He creates like something that a giant factory-sized reactor can do, but it's the size of the
Right,
Iron Man.
All
right.
it's
But
gotta
no,
do
oh
is-
no, the second movie, I think he literally like discovers a new element.
I
All
don't
you
know,
need
man. I
is
hate
like
Iron
some
Man too.
hydraulics,
That's fair.
though. Like,
Yeah.
you can't need that much power
I
for
don't
an
know.
Iron
Can I
Man
ask?
suit.
I kind of just gave you this Jaeger thing. How are you accomplishing it in an hour? Or were you just saying, wouldn't I be amazed if I did?
I already have one on hand. Yeah, it's just wouldn't it be really cool?
Oh, well, you can't use anything you had on hand. Remember?
Oh, I gotta show up naked?
No.
This is
You-
my clothes.
No,
this is my leisure wear.
You can't use any. You can't do any planning.
the
beforehand.
The Jaeger's part of my outfit. It's drip.
You got it on right now.
Hypothetically.
Unzip. You're already unzipped. This is your Jaeger outfit, the Pizza Hut General shirt.
Yeah, man. I look ridiculous, like I said.
This is a big Pizza Hut monster. That's awesome.
This is Pizza Hut.
Also, I hate to break it to you, your Jaeger's not stopping me.
It's probably too large, honestly.
You're gonna be like, go, hand move, whoosh, and then by the time it takes to charge all that up, I'm there already. I'm at 40.
You're just,
You can probably stop me from going to 100 and having to break your keyboard controller, but I'm at 40. Already.
what if you just like, and then like, who's gonna make me break it? He just squishes you like a little bean.
Oh, you just kill me to prove that, like, you kill me. Well, my like the mush of me would be past the 40.
Yeah, but who's gonna make me break the controller now?
Everyone.
Everyone? Everyone's in on this?
President's in on it.
President's in on it?
Yeah. It's the biggest thing that's happened in American history.
How's the president gonna make me do it? I have a Jaeger.
You think the president doesn't have a Jaeger?
And then it's gonna be the most epic Jaeger fight of all time.
Joe Biden is like 1,000 years old. His Jaeger experience far surpasses yours.
He's like,
He has forbidden jutsu.
how fucking sick would it be, right? I squish Tyler, and then I say, I'm keeping the controller. I start blasting off into space. Joe Biden comes in, slaps me down on his Jaeger, and he says, stand down, City Hall. And I say, my arch nemesis, Joe Biden.
The only thing more powerful than City Hall is the president of the United States.
I say, you've done well to meet me in the depths of space, Joe Biden.
And he's like, billions of people are watching. Don't do this.
And then I go, activate turbo mode. A bunch of flamethrowers everywhere, and then Joe Biden goes, activate turbo mode. To blow up the whole world.
And he's like, this Jaeger's been handed down to me for generations of presidents. No matter what politics we agree or disagree on, Trump trained me. Obama trained him. Bush trained him.
And then I say, I built this at an Ace Hardware in an hour.
With a box of scraps. And the world ends. I think.
The world ends and blow up the whole
I'm
world.
super in for this episode.
Oh,
of Bigger
totally
City,
in,
dude.
yeah. Bigger City Season 10. What about the
You guys
fifth
are
inning?
only in the 5th inning. Oh, the game would be over by now.
Save, that was the whole arc of my story. We gotta make a new one now.
You have a second hypothetical?
Yeah, I got a second dream I can tell you about.
Was I in it?
No.
Was Nick in it?
Yes.
All right.
So, Nick made a movie.
I can't believe Nick made a movie in your dreams.
By movie, I mean, shitty student film, 10 minutes.
Oh, okay, I've won my student film.
It was very avant-garde about a girl who kills her boyfriend. The girl was not Bonnie, but the boyfriend was Nick because he always stars in all his own films.
Makes sense.
And then the boyfriend dead wakes up as a new guy.
Okay.
And then there's just a bunch of shots of the girl like walking in like blurry film.
That almost sounds like the plot of like a movie. Like,
It's very avant-garde.
I could totally see a real movie where like a girl kills her boyfriend, covers it up, and then he is like brought back as someone else and like is trying to prove the murder of himself as someone else. But maybe along the way, he like falls in love with his girlfriend.
Okay, but instead of all that happening, the girlfriend just walks around for the rest of the movie. While, like, the camera blurs.
Yeah, what if she didn't do it?
I saw her do it.
Is it clear cut or is it on my guard?
It's clear cut. He's on the bed, she's there, and then she says, like, hold on, I have the line.
You wrote the line down?
I wrote the line that she gives down.
Oh my god, you really take notes with your dream journals. I forget my dreams so quickly in the morning.
It's, I have a long note. Oh, welcome to the nightclub in my mind.
Welcome to the nightclub in my mind.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Stabbed.
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's kind of I might use that one.
That should be the title.
For whatever the hell
that
it
should be
means.
the title of this episode. That's fucking sick.
Oh, hey, how'd you think of the title for this episode? It came to me in a dream. Kritnik made a shitty student film where he died.
Well, is anything else came to you in a dream? Don't even get me started on Joe Biden's Jaeger.
There's another dream I don't want to talk about on camera. I'll tell you.
Oh, you better. Can you like give me a
a teaser?
Yeah, can you give me and the people a teaser?
All right, I'm in my old bedroom.
Old as in your house or old as in like college?
Old as in my house, my parents' house.
All right.
And my neighbor is blowing the leaves with a leaf blower.
Okay.
Aims it at my window.
Oh no.
I'll save the rest for later.
And that's the end of the trailer. Go to theaters near you, February 22nd. Oh my god, dude. Can you give me? So if I'm watching this teaser trailer, I can see all that.
Yeah.
Can you describe your neighbor?
My neighbor is, he's an adult male, I believe retired cop, but not too old.
Okay.
Probably our parents' age.
All right, so like 50s, 60s.
Yeah, he's he's strong.
Okay.
And
he's got a leaf blower.
He's
Point
got a
at your
leaf
window.
blower, yeah.
I'm nervous.
This
seems like a thriller.
It's a great twist. I'm glad I enticed you.
I'm in. I'm getting tickets opening night.
And if you want to know more about the dream I had, message me privately in the Discord.
If this video gets 100 likes, we will place Andrew in front of the camera, no background music, no other people. He will just describe the dream and then end the video. You cool with that? 100 likes?
100? I don't want to describe the dream.
How much? What's your number?
What's the number of likes?
Yeah.
Likes mean nothing to me.
Likes mean stuff for the algorithm.
Do I look like the algorithm to you?
What if they also correlate with a number of baby carrots Kritnik has to eat?
Ooh! Then 100.
All right.
100 likes.
100 likes.
100 carrots.
City Hall tells the story, and Kritnik eats 100 more carrots.
Nick says it's not happening.
No, he said is.
Oh, my bad. You're right. You're right. Two of us heard it that way, so it must be true.
You're right.
Chain Chomp again, man.
We voted on it.
It's 4-5? What's the inning?
What's he gonna do? Try and stop you? You have a Jaeger.
4-5 in the 8th. Damn.
Okay, now we'll focus on baseball. Just in time.
I mean,
yeah, we got Jason up at bat. Trying to get the go in the lead comeback ding dong.
I think that's true.
That's a comeback ding dong, but it is certainly going to score Birdo, tying up the game, putting Petey on first. Sick. No outs.
Oh,
no outs. I was going to say one out,
was
but he just didn't catch it.
Pretty close. And now, I mean, you could bunt them in. You could sack fly him in. I think we're likely to see the go-ahead run this inning.
I think you can just. I think as long as he moves up in the box with Monty, you can just slap in and get a single.
That's what it's called, right? The go-ahead run when you gain the lead late in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, go ahead. Ahead of the
pass,
competition.
go, collect one run.
I think baseball would be cool if there was 3 teams.
Baseball's just Monopoly.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a square that when you pass the base you start on, you collect one run.
Hey guys, I'm back once more. Do you want to hear a really fun rule that someone came up for baseball?
Absolutely.
At the foul poles in the outfield
and
in dead center field, you add super bases, and you're able to try to run to the super bases if you'd like, but the normal rules apply to, like, getting out of the base, but it only applies to the super base if you're going for it. And however, if you score after rounding the super bases, it counts for 10 runs.
10?
That is awesome.
So, well, just for reference, it's like 300 and something feet to the
Dude,
first
I
one.
wish super
Like
bases
you go
was a
from
real
first to super base 1, super base 2, super base 3, third home.
Why
Is
wouldn't
that why
you
you're
just-
allowed to run past
Oh,
first?
but if you hit a home run,
I was gonna say, why wouldn't you just hit a home run and then lap the super base?
so if you
instead?
hit a home run, you go the normal bases. But if someone's on a super base, they advance 2 super bases if you hit a home run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So when was that
I
a
think-
rule?
yeah,
Has anyone
they-
ever got a super run?
It's not a
need
real
to-
rule.
Yeah, let me know
Oh.
when they patch that in. I think it might need some work. I feel like 10 might be too much. I think 5 might be more reasonable.
It might have been less
I think
than 10.
10 is fair.
Oh, I think 10 was awesome. In fairness, like it's 300 and something feet from home to the first
The
super
only
base.
issue with 10 is like when you get, like if they get 10, if someone makes it happen, you're now forced to try and get a super base.
That's why
if
it's hype.
If it's 5, you can go, okay, guys, hit 5 home runs, you know?
There's it's like getting a super base run is like getting a star in Mario Party. And then if you're tied in stars, you go by coins.
Guys, Mike's gonna be so mad at me when I tell him he's gonna have to like find the spots I talked so he doesn't have to mute the mic for that time.
Yeah, that's kind of shitty.
I'll give him timestamps.
All right, as long as you're doing
I think
it.
I'll go give him timestamps. I'll be a nice
That's
guy.
nice of you. It's nice
It's the
of you.
ninth
Yeah.
and it's tied.
I just
With-
wanted to
with
be along for the ride because
just
you guys
a
are
rip
having
of stars.
Yeah, dude, totally.
Great
What's your
conversation.
thoughts on like who would be better in a Jaeger between Joe Biden being trained by every president before him or just Andrew building it and he started wearing an hour box strap?
So our question about the presidents, did they all get to use? Oh, nice catch.
They all had their own Jaegers.
Like
designed
they-
after them.
You see, I was picturing.
Oh, sorry, that
and-
one Jaeger was passed down.
Yeah,
You're right.
and it upgraded perhaps.
It
but-
probably looks like a big Uncle Sam.
But they all
probably
have-
upgraded.
They all
Have
have
you-
Jaeger experience.
How could I forget?
They're all trained by the president before them.
How
Okay.
could I forget Metal Wolf? It's a game about a president in a mech suit.
No way, really.
Yeah,
awesome.
and it's so funny
It
because
sounds
he's
awesome.
going around shooting missiles and shit, and it's like, Mr. President, the building's on fire, it's coming down, and he's like, I'm the fucking president of the United States.
Yeah, I think Andrew loses this easy.
Yeah, especially if there's like evidence.
if I need to fight that guy in a Jaeger,
You know how they?
Well, that guy is trained somewhat at some
Yeah.
point. What year did that game come out?
not the double play. Oh, he messed up.
2000, whenever 3D games were popular.
So the thing
Early
is,
2000.
Maybe.
So
Look it up.
that's George Bush,
Okay.
an important note,
which
here-
means that guy trained 3 presidents.
Oh, it's
oh,
called Metal
like
Wolf
wait, they
Chaos.
collectively train together, like all the
Every
living ones.
president trains the next president.
Dude, Jason has gotten very unlucky on like every hit he's gotten. He got wall jumped, and then he got almost double played on a Birdo egg.
Tie game in the bottom of the ninth?
Whether or not you bring in old presidents is up to you, but you have from the election results to inauguration to train the next president in how to use the presidential Jaeger.
I think it'd just be like totally one-sided.
Do you have a cool name for their Jaeger? Also, yeah, I'd get dominated.
Yeah,
Like the president, like bomber or something.
They have a cool name for their Jaeger.
they could call it like the Second Amendment.
Yeah, that's hype.
No, it's got to be like I love what you're thinking of, but it's got to be like how many amendments are there, right?
I don't know, a bunch.
13.
No, there's way more
It's like
than that.
30 something, but it's got to
like
be like
30-something.
whatever the number is. It's got to be like it's like the activate the one more, like activate the 37th Amendment.
37th Amendment. Yeah. Like, so here's the thing. Every time they add an amendment, do you think they're like boosting up the number of the
Ooh,
name?
that's an issue I hadn't accounted for.
Like, do you think did they skip over any amendments?
No, I gotta think. Okay, we're on to something here.
If he gets a hit here, he wins. By the way.
Yeah, I guess we'll
Yeah,
pay
it's too
attention
bad
for a
it's Nick
second.
and he's not gonna get a hit.
Would you go for the garlic?
Yeah, that's awesome.
He's going for a slippy slap.
That's hype.
Or maybe he's luring him to think he's going for
Hey,
that.
The
Okay,
game's
okay.
still
That
going.
would have been upset. That would have been devastating. Honestly. We're gonna name this Jaeger before the end of the video.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely. I'm sitting on the floor next to the booth.
Yeah, there he is. There's Joey's arm. I like I'm thinking like Air Force One. I'm trying to think of something like along those lines.
Yeah.
Air Force 2.
I got a feeling Air Force 2 is already a thing.
Air Force 2 is a thing. I think it's for some other high-ranking official.
Vice president.
I think it's the helicopter that they have.
Cool.
sure.
What is what's the predator of a seal?
A seal?
I think
Yeah.
A killer whale?
polar
A
bears
killer whale.
also.
What about bring in the Navy killer
The
whale.
Navy whale.
The Navy whale.
like the orca. They call it the orca.
Who does each? Oh, now this is going a little bit away from Jaeger to Voltron. Like each branch of the government control one limb.
The Congress, the Senate, the
That's pretty good.
Those are not the.
executional.
I meant like I said branches of the government on me. I mean like branches of the military.
Oh, okay.
Like
okay.
the Army has the right arm, the Navy has the left arm, the Coast Guard's got the body.
Arguably,
And then the president comes in and he goes, Joe Biden, I'll form the head. I can't do a great
Well,
impression.
the Oval, oh my God, dude, the freaking Senate building is the head. It's a cool shape and design for a mech head, like the big oval and the fucking pillars.
Yeah, it's like, Mr. President, Andrew just squished Tyler at the 35-yard line, and then he goes,
My God.
understood. And then he pushes a button at the bottom of his desk, and you hear,
The Oval Office takes off.
they could call it like.
That's why it's oval. It's a head.
That's perfect.
Heads can't be square.
What if they named it something really cheesy and it's like Washington Destruction?
It's pretty good. Yeah. Oh man, dude.
I start naming mechs.
Yeah, we got. I was thinking like this is a good concept for a baseball video game, and the whole gimmick is that the roster is like it's a bunch of people with mechs. It doesn't affect the game much at all. Maybe they all have special abilities like in this game, but it makes the stadiums really funny. Because the stadium can be like the entirety of Manhattan,
Yeah, it could be massive.
and everyone looks like normal baseball size, unless you're like conceptualize that the stadium is all of Manhattan.
Yeah.
Dude, and then he
That's a really
goes,
good idea.
one city hall doesn't stand a chance against the whole government.
And then you're
Slaps
like,
me out of space.
and then you go, that's where you're wrong, and you go like,
Bring out my
Crit
laser
Nick comes
sword.
up. in the fucking. Oh, it's a crit mech. It's so boring.
Oh man, you gotta love it.
Oh my God, dude.
Nick has 5
Is
stars.
yours just called the Hall Buster?
I mean, maybe that's a pretty good name.
It's
even
like
coming
really
from me.
good.
Buster's pretty good. Crush.
Oh, man.
Atomic hall bomb.
Oh, he tagged there.
Oh my God, dude. I'm losing my mind. This is the greatest concept ever.
What a great bit.
I still want to like.
robots.
I honestly like the Washington like Destroyer is pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. Washington Destroyer.
He's making it.
Oh no, he's safe.
That's a go-ahead run.
There you go.
And you might have a comeback. Well, not a comeback. We might have a big put up big points here.
Dude, imagine if you went around the super bases. Oh, also a note. If
Man, a
you,
mech would be easy as heck.
Oh.
Oh my
Oh
God,
my
he can
God.
go around the super bases.
oh, a note. If
30 runs.
if you were to hit a home run, you can instead choose to advance to the second super base.
Well, if there's already someone on the second super base, they score.
Well, they get to advance 2 bases.
So they'd score.
Well, they have to go to third base also.
Yeah, but if they get 2, they go to third, then home.
They go to super base 3, then third. There are 3 super bases.
Oh, you still have to go to first?
Oh yeah, it's on the way. We're good to go.
So the only base off the table is second?
Yeah. Second gets like usurped by super base 2.
Can you decide to abandon super bases and run the second?
I don't know. I think once you're committed to the super base, like you're in.
Can you have someone on super second and regular second?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Can you have multiple people on super
No.
bases?
Dude, you can have
Well,
6
you can have like each base still gets 1 person.
You can have 6 people on the bases at any time.
How do you feel about the concept of?
You can get a super slam.
How do you feel about the concept? Of
Yo, the super slam.
super slam.
I think if you get a super slam, like double bases loaded, then everyone can score.
Yeah. How do you feel about another good? I think this is another good rule change to baseball. You don't have to stop running when you get home. You can just double your points.
But like, do the points not count if you try to go
Oh,
for
they don't
it?
count until you go. I'm done. So you get home, it's 1 run, or you can keep going and try and turn it into 2, 3, 4.
I like it.
I like it too. I think it makes home runs much more valuable. 'Cause you can just like, if you're on third and they hit a home run, you just stay on third, and it's 1 in your tank.
Like a home run though, you have
Home
to,
run's 1 full cycle.
and you have to go back to sit down, or could you?
No, you can
home run bat again.
Home run, you could stay on home.
Well, the other guy has to go there.
You
Sure. Yeah, you should.
No, I think if you hit a home run, you just get to bat again. You're just up again.
Sure, I'm okay with it. We're workshopping
Yeah.
it.
It was like, yeah, you got around the bases. Congrats. Have another go at it.
The garlic.
It's foul.
That's a farley.
Wait, but
Yoshi can
the
still catch
chain
it.
jump.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Matt can catch it.
Oh!
That's the game.
Oh man. Nick absolutely destroyed by Air Force Zero there.
Thanks so much for watching. In the description, you will find various things such as a Patreon, a merch website, and a Discord. You can like the video. You can comment.
Describe your Jaeger in the comments below. If you
Digger
got a
City-
good name for the presidential Jaeger? Let us know as well.
Digger City out.